reason I like Dublin, because I think it's a magical city to live in. I'm John Rocha, fashion designer. I live in Ireland since 1979, and I go to show you around Dublin city. I'm in Powerscourt shopping centre in the middle of Dublin. This is the very first shopping centre in Dublin. And I like about it is that they actually turn the essence a derelict building in the city centre into a shopping centre. And also it's the very same centre that I had my first retail store in Dublin. So I feel quite kind of emotional about this place. I first started my own shop here in 1984, and that is over 26 years ago. From the humble beginning to today, we have the business who has supplies to about 50 countries around the world, to about 1,000 retailers. So this is where it all started. I don't see myself as an Irish designer. I look at myself as kind of somewhere between the Irish Sea. Because I mean, I'm born as a British citizen from Hong Kong, and I still carry my British passport. But Ireland is very much as a foundation of my career. Obviously, I wasn't born here, but Ireland is very much part of me, and in that sense, that always will be part of me, no matter where I will be or where I end up. So it's very much who make me the way I am, if you like. We are in the Municipal Gallery of Modern Art in Dublin. This is one of my favorite places in Ireland. And I'm sitting in here, in this room, which is all the work is dedicated to my favorite painter, Sean Scully, Irish-American. And I come here very regularly. I get very inspired. The reason why I love Sean Scully because I think his color is simple, is divine, and it's very powerful in a very subtle way. And I love the way he used the color and the simplicity of the color. In fact, my spring-summer collection just gone by, all the color is very much influenced by what I see in this room. In terms of color in Ireland, I think that more for me is a texture will affect me quite a lot as a designer, because all my collections are texture-based. So when I do travel to places like Connemara, the Wicklow Mountain, it's a texture of the landscape will create that will influence me more so the color, because we are not a big colored country, because we are not in the Mediterranean, we're not into the East, so consequently our color is quite monochrome. But the texture of the landscape will sometimes influence me as a designer. We are in St. Stephen Green, Dublin. It's not many cities have a park like this in the middle of the city. And I think that because of that, you will see all different nationalities who spend the time here during the sunny day, or indeed in winter, and when they come along to feed the duck, etc. One of the reasons I come to Ireland is that I learned about Irish fabric and handcraft, and of the foundation of my career is very much based on that. And there is a wonderful traditional craft in this country, and my vision will be using all these beautiful handcraft and make it into the contemporary way, and that's how I build my career from. It's about using everything surround me, which I love and treasure, and bring it into the modern form. So Ireland is very much, it inspired me the way I am as a fashion designer. When I ever run into trouble with my idea, I come here to China, chill out, just to away from everything, and then somehow along the way, that thing to happen. And I suppose it inspired me somehow, subconsciously. We are in the 40-foot sandy coast, County Dublin. The reason why here is it's like one of the places brings back lots of memory. My children swim here a lot. They still do. It's a tradition that we go for hundreds of years, and it still exists, and which is something charming about Dublin, if you like. We're only about 2 or 3 miles from the city centre, so sometime when I want to away from the city, still in Dublin, I come up here quite a lot for a walk, a swim, or walk just to see what other people are doing, what they do, you know.
Could you design anything for a man like this?
Anytime.
I don't think even you could manage that.
Swim. When you're standing here, I mean, look at the beautiful coastline, the rock in the sea. It's just stunningly beautiful. And obviously that is a kind of mixture of texture. It's only almost one color, but the fact that it's all different textures, I mean, very often that will inspire me for something I do for the next season. This is Grogan. It's a landmark of the city, and it's very close to the city. It's a pub that I don't think have been changed much for the last 50 years. It's one of my favorite pubs. That's what Ireland used to be like, and still what it looks like now. So it's not the update version or the do-up version or the contemporary version of Irish pub. This is like Irish pub way back, you know, as I know in the 70s. I don't drink Guinness anywhere except here, and I just want, because it obviously it's a national treasure. This is one of the best paid for Guinness for sure.